also filed similar application, but take today, then file and they lay down as some freezer, they not assign them. And this is injustice. You know, when you say that might is right, then there cannot be justice. This is raw power where government they exercise that the people they right for challenge certain issues then at the Supreme Court go on hard whilst una the rush. I mean, that application, the way we file in Supreme Court, it take 1 or 2 days for Agiam and make the Supreme Court give a decision. But we spent about 1 year, 6 months in the commissions of inquiry. We spent another 6 months doing a white paper. So why we take the time for do all empty and waste taxpayers' money, whilst the central issue on whether or not the commission can proceed without rules regulating the practice and procedure. We don't even forget that in at the court of at the Supreme Court. That is the central question here.
Mr. Macaulay, as you said, don't state right from the beginning, una been get issues them we una be want clarifications on. But despite that, the clarifications them we una be they ask for, una not been get answers to una questions them. But the commission been continue for doing work to an extent where we see then done the work where then they do and present the recommendations then to government and the white paper they come out today with all of them thing and the way una get in mind. Waiting na the expectations of seeing them where they inside the white paper where they come out today.
Well, to be honest with you, as I say, I don't have to prejudge within the white paper, but from the interview of the Minister of Information, Honorable Rado Swari, it basically don't tell we say scandalous things at the inside it. Well, it is equally scandalous for deny people the injustice because our problem is this. How could we say that we get justice at the commissions of inquiry when in fact they don't do what they're supposed to do? And let me say this. As far as we clients are concerned, the commissions of inquiry had no jurisdictional competence for it. As a result, everything we then do was null and void. We equally, any other step, including the white paper, we follow within the report say, for be considered null and void. That is our expectation until the application will be filed in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court here I am and tell me waiting na the interpretation of Section 150.
You don't state say una go consider the white paper in waiting they null and void because they not been respond to una own questions them right from the initial stage of the commissions of inquiry. From waiting the minister say all other been seen before the commission where the recommendation them be don't come out inside this white paper. After the white paper, therefore they ask for refund of money them and say for taking back waiting they don't fair not say people and be take illegally. Does that mean you clients they not go get for give back waiting the white paper go say let some of them give because of waiting the commission fair not?
Well, make I just make this very clear. As I said in the opening, me clients them now law abiding citizens and then go follow within the law say then can able for do when they face circumstances where justice is adversely stacked against them. So if the commissions of inquiry a white paper come out as they come out this afternoon and there are any adverse findings against any of the clients we may represent, be sure that we go follow the law and appeal at the Court of Appeal with the Constitution saying that we forgo. And part of the appeal will be that we will continue for question the jurisdictional competence of the commissions of inquiry.
Stating that una not trust the outcome or where the white paper will get for proved this afternoon?
If the process is suspect, certainly it follows that the outcome said will be suspect. And as soon as see, it has been suspect all along. Take, for example, all throughout the proceedings, we are glad we were aired live. Una go see say we complain consistently. Say that the survey papers they're late. How you go can give me documents we made up of 200 pages? 10 minutes before hearing the start. You expect me to go through all the documents and cross-examine the witness with the can talk on them. This was just basically one of the ways them we then serve injustice to the persons of interest we appear before the commissions of inquiry.
So you cleanse them from the period where the commission starts to now. Get any lessons where they don't learn?
The lessons are that they, as public, past public officials, that they are accountable for their stewardship, which they are not running away from. But the lessons are that when you are in office, you must always follow the law. And that is what they're asking for. They ask, say, the people them within our office now, the present government, where they accuse them of wrongdoing, not for perpetrate wrongdoing in the process of asking them that question. That is the important issue now we Sierra Leoneans and not forget. Say the process matter. If people not trust the process, whatever outcome or results come out of that process, they will be suspect and people not will trust them.
Mr. Macaulay, before you left on the line this morning, then people here will be the represent na the Commission of Inquiry get large following because na thing them we get for do with politics. And we all know how politics they play na salon. Today the commission, the white paper they come out from government. Whose message you they send to the followers them of the people them will be the represent na the commission, including ex-president Ernest Bai Koroma. Waiting you message to them followers them as to because earlier you be don't say una come and una they wait for waiting the command of the paper. Waiting you they expect from the followers them of them people here as well.
Well, the expectation of every Sierra Leonean is this, that we don't see all throughout the process during the commissions of inquiry, the persons of interest we represent, we are robustly represented, competently represented, and therefore be rest assured say, whatever outcome we advance to the interest, not to treat with a good team up and question the outcome of the white paper. Now, court, and we are very much ready, willing, and able to go back to the court. We feel say we forget justice for represent clients to win at the persons of interest. But before completing the interview, you raised a very important issue. You ask the honorable minister, say, if they invite if they invite the lawyers, they will be in our commissions of inquiry. Of course, some of us were expecting an invitation because when you talk about the commissions of inquiry, not just made up of the judges, not just made up of the prosecution, but also the lawyers they will represent. This is just a common courtesy. We did not extend to we at the time when they hand over the commissions of inquiry report and do not extend to we. And this is the problem. You want to make people accept processes we know inclusive. And you cannot have an inclusive acceptance. You only pander to you young people and way you represent, but not other people the way you feel for bring into the process. I mean, this is a process for all Sierra Leoneans, but not just for a selected few.
All right. Many thanks to you, Adi Macaulay, for giving the opportunity for here on our own side. As today the Commission of Inquiry white paper from government will get for come out. That's not Adi Macaulay where we be the listen to. And one person when a lawyer will be the represent former President Ernest Bai Koroma. Na the Commission of Inquiry and self be represent other people them where they name them in the commission for TINAP and talk about how the past administration been run the country and other thing them where the commission be the look inside. Well, today at 12 the minister be don't confirm say the government white paper they come out. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. Let me just relax now and listen to music.
And the sound sensation come from run the nation. Check this out. Now, who's them will get the right man on the right place, huh? We're talking about reality this time. Youths, man, this reality. 1, 2, don't make me tough fool. 3, 4, when most of we want. Some saying on this, some saying on that. Some saying on the one that with the rule we are. Now, Mr. Sing again. 1, 2, don't make me tough fool. 3, 4, when most of we want. Some saying on this.
program Good Morning Salon. They continue. We hope so you enjoy the music break where we take now the program as Obelix Krugi we face reality. The program they continue. They look at small issues and the program.
We dey go now na the God Reach Wharf outside this being time 6 fishermen dem wey be go do fishing na the England will wharf na God Reach be go do fishing inside September 15 this year. Outside them both be get accident with one trawler and for sake of this the Abo Master na the England will wharf na God Reach. Alpha Jallo said say now they not able to see the body of the two fishermen them wey drown from this accident. Well, Princess Piers look inside the story and go now report.
The accident still happened by then 3 o'clock, Sunset 3 o'clock, but the place be white, so nobody will not be able to see.
But 6 ago now, one person will not be for the night. He be in a boat. And the ship come, jam the stand. So they now water with the trouble, we see them.
Voice of some fishermen them where they do fishing work na the England Ville Wharf, na God Reach, na the western parts na Freetown. Be they talk about one accident where happened to them during the term. Them they do their work na sea September 15 this year. Outside them people here continue for talk about wetin be really happen we make the boats where them be there inside be turnable.
So because it's straight for do the work, so deep on the work now. So by the time now they turn, we don't cancel the ship, we can anyway. So I the one for go na stand for go pin the machine down. Last start unable. So the ship just can't hit the stand. I do all for the nata. So we for the nata. 12 for rescue safety. The first man will be drowned and then call and city back in. There are about 4 dinner attack. They all make 4 in be don't can at the boat. So now 3 dinner attack. Me, with this my brother forward, the other boy they call Sila.
Go out, go try net. Or the try net, the so thick, the chamber bottom. Now so low you want to. So they pada if they now hold on for it now 11. 19 after 11, hold on for it. So my neighbor pack now that anyway it's game for them. So we need to see far again. So now the ship will go dead. The captain and I see the ship. I dey Allah be big one. But if we get our phone no more you good. We say it's made. Because neighbor Allah says in our ship. I did the ship good safe. Look now the ship go quick and the boat. So no going no way for balance and can't stand start the machine. The machine enable move the boat because the chain you don't dive. Pass it to play and go send one mobile boat. Then go rescue.
Now 6 people them be go do this fishing. Outside 4 return and 2 been drowned. With this, according to the Abo Master Alpha Jallo, na the England Ville Wharf na God Reach. He say till now they not able to see them people here them body.
The boat take manifest na me and the 15. On Tuesday, they will see. So expect for come the 16. I call all the viewers about them. I don't get no location for say the boat will land any side. Now the 6 gonna see. The 6 gonna see, the 2 drown, the 4 them God make them survive and come. Till now we don't know their body. We don't see their body. They don't see chain it. They don't see the boat it. They don't body in the back, they don't see it. Because most of the body them more, and if you have for you make my boat and move here, come and go look for them body there. Because one body there if you say you are old village. Children they never cry for that body. Well, we don't concern now. We don't know the way forward. How will they do anything so far from them? We assist them. Past governments will be sorry for we now for saying how they assist with them maybe so.
But waiting are some of the challenge them where them people here they get na this wharf. Mohamed Fula Bangura, na the chairman for the God Reach Abo, he explained.
The challenges who get here, one them boat and the license to government. They take manifest, one speedboat for good engine. Because them pray what they happen. If the prayer happen today, we get speedboats. Immediately, we get put in that speedboat today. We get the day the prayer happen, the next day before she done, then both your all boats contribute. We get past. I must tell you about here. We fell past up to 7.something million. The 3 boats them give them poku fail logistic for go finding people out. We never see them. But because of this constraint we get, because of we don't get boats where at least speedboat government they give we for me to help with this thing. And then but the license in the take manifest all from the government. So we beg Papa government, may they help we at least make them give we speedboats and engineer because them here and they happen but one day we need a lost kind people here. They can bang boats in water, people then come later then go find them. But still yet, if we get that boat today, that will be fast. Tombo speedboat today and Tombo and God Reach. I must say the 641 abo that the most abo they were after tomorrow God Reach and the biggest abo. So who have need for get a speedboat? That's the major problem here.
Amadou Cissé na the boatsman for the boats wey dem fishermania bin use for go fishing. Him sef bin talk about how him feel for sake of dis incident.
Na Ubo Ango na see actually the event. I don't load, I don't put on me but I rubber there. Now can come me say me picking well. Now I go watch out. Now say me picking condition not fine. So now left there, go to hospital. From work come on hospital, work on now say no go see. Picking condition not fine. I didn't take call this man. Like I'm going to see. Well, the whole feel no go able explain how all the family be open to us all and Palapo party. Now we go see now they able to survive for sustaining family to lively.
Dem fishermania na the England Vilwaf na Godrich. They call on authority them for support with equipment them so that they go able to do their work and address the plenty challenge when they get. For Radio Democracy, Princess Piastri reports.
Well, from that report, they now inside the program Good Morning Salo, we take on a message them. We on don't see our Facebook page and we underline them. And this first one, we they read they say why again launch the white paper instead of going directly to the Commission of Inquiry suggestions.
Alright, this other message say Adi Macaulay spoke like a seasoned lawyer, but a salon, our rule of law is being controlled by ruling government. Papa God help, we can't see it come out from German cat.
This other message from my Facebook page from Michael Thomas to say there is no reason why Sierra Leone should not be alongside like countries like Rwanda, Botswana, and Tanzania in terms of development. Let's stand as one Sierra Leoneans and do the needful.
This other message say we the people of Sierra Leone are waiting to know the outcome of the white paper, but we are expecting it to work within the law. Transporter, and send a message to you.
This one from Nancy Kabi on the Facebook page, you say the only way you can stop corruption is by not contributing to it. You cannot say you are against corruption while you are going around to do the same thing.
Alright, this other message says, Mr. Minister, you confirm you invited the media, civil society, and other government officials, but you failed to invite those in question who are responsible, who will be held responsible at the end of the day. How you go bab man way in aid no day.
More message inside the program, and this one is I hope this white paper reflects the work of the Commission of Inquiry because this should serve as an example for all, especially those who are in governance presently.
Alright, this other message say we hope the white paper report is transparent and without no political witch hunt, because we need the rule of law to be adhered to by all with no prejudice.
Continue to look at more message, and this one they say corruption should be a thing of the past. I hope those who are in present administration should learn and be corrupt free.
Alright, more message we look at this say the long awaited white paper will be out today. Let's wait and see the content as it is, and I also hope it's not a witch hunt from the past administration.
Another message here, they say all the white paper recommended is that people who take what does not belong to them should make sure they pay back.
Alright, so look at more message on the program Good Morning Salon, and this morning this other one say, now the text line is say from the onset they had described all those that were mentioned in the Commission of Inquiries as racketeering. So what do you expect from the white paper? They have already made a judgment before the release of the white paper. Mystic 9 send a message to you.
This message on the Congo Cross Bridge outsider talk to nobody. The person they say government should not wait until other damages or other accidents occur. All these bridges are overdue. There is need for them to be reconstructed again or find a new one.
Alright, because of time we just look at a few more and wrap up the program for this morning. This message from the text against Radio D, it's giving our resources from people who acquired them wrongly will be fine, and it should not be, but it should not be a witch hunt from past administration.
Well, last message we will take this person, they say the issue about corruption is example for all. We hope at the end of the day, if such commission of inquiry is established for those who are in administration, they will not call it witch hunt or any other reason. Alright,
well, as to the wrap up the program now, the final message we are going to look at say We, the people of Sierra Leone, are hoping to see the white paper today. I hope and pray that the white paper will not create any controversy between the ruling government and opposition parties. You come out from Abu Aliu, na New London section, Kailaun Tong. Plenty thank you to una. Always send on our messages then. Because of time, we're not able to go through all the messages and we come in. But we appreciate the fact that una listen and follow up on issues where we cover na today edition of the program Good Morning Salon. Now this edition go left you, and plenty thank you to the production team, Michael Sambola and Alex Lawrence Kuruma will produce the program. DJ Lavagi with technical support, Moses Kavura make una see live on Facebook and YouTube. So till we meet again, Mabel Kabade say get yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.
And sub to you, Kalonde say bye bye.